What's going on, everyone? It's time to talk about another slasher film. Today we're going to be talking about a film called Memorial Valley Massacre. It was released September 27th, 1989, and it was directed by Robert C. Hughes, who also did other films like Hunter's Blood, Down the Drain, Lost in America, and Zundar Cow from Hell. So this is basically a slasher thriller. You basically see the killer and you watch him just like kill occasionally. Yeah. So basically, this is an odd little film. So it takes place on like the Memorial Day weekend in the States, and so a park ranger. There's a killer lurking around in a park, and they're not going to close it for the long weekend. So he lets them. He pretends nothing's happening, and basically, this like barbarian caveman guy he doesn't like all the tourists coming and stuff. So he basically goes on a killing spree and starts killing off these dumb characters and everything off. And then obviously you have your group of college students basically going on a fun trip for the long weekend where they slowly get picked off in the park. And it's your typical run-of-the-mill slasher film in the woods. And you got the big barbarian guy that looks ridiculous and basically runs into just the odd time kills him. Kills one of the most annoying characters right off the bat, though, which is good. And where this like really protective parents are all like upset about it and stuff. And then he slowly kills off these stupid teens and young adults and things. But it's nothing really new. It's just random stupid killing stuff that has nothing to do with what's going on. And there's not really a story at all. It's just annoying characters with that have no substance to them whatsoever, being picked off one by one by this barbarian guy that looks really ridiculous when he starts killing. And but it does have one of the most unique endings I've seen in a slasher film. I kind of actually really liked it though, so I'm gonna spoil it right now and talk about it. So it closes on basically a cliffhanger. You don't know if they actually killed the guy or if he's still alive out there. It's kind of an ubiquitous sort of ending, and I kind of like that in this type of thing. I wish movies did that a lot more. Too bad it did it in this terrible slasher film that most people probably won't check out. Arrow has a Blu-ray release of this for some reason, and it's not that great. I didn't like it too much. Like, the killer was lame. The characters are terrible. There's no story. And overall it's just amusingly funny bad stuff that made it somewhat bearable. But I thought it was still pretty terrible for a slasher film. It's just boring, dull nonsense, and the kills weren't good at all. So I wouldn't really recommend this unless you're a die-hard slasher film and you have to see slasher fan and you have to see every single one. Then you might want to check it out, but other than that, I'd stay away from it. This movie was a pretty big waste of time and not really worth anything about it. So, I'm going to give Memorial Valley Massacre a 1 out of 5. It was pretty bad. The only thing that had a little bit going for it was the stupidness that probably was not intentional and made it somewhat bearable. So, but if it sounds like something you might be interested in, share a link down below, like always. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. Just have the film title hashtag and some genre film and the hashtag so you're aware of it. And my Letterbox is also linked down below at JP Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. So follow me on those two platforms. Stay in love with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know your thoughts if you have any. And also if you have any other slasher films or any films in general that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my actually up to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Same with film franchises and stuff. I'll do those too. So, but make sure you subscribe so we'll find something weird, obscure, and all that I probably never thought of checking out together. Somewhat like this. Want to see so you can hear my opinions on popular films that are coming out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. So make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell because hopefully we find some. Yeah, ring that bell because I'm gonna check out this 1970s gothic horror film called Messiah of Evil next. So tune in for that one. Hopefully it's a little better than this one. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Royal Massacre, pretty big waste of time. I wouldn't bother. So even for you terrible movie lovers out there like me, I still thought this was a drag. So yeah. Uh but yeah, hopefully the next one's more interesting. But yeah, don't forget to watch out for all those crazy barbarians killing people out there, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.